Okay, so we're going to start by being on all fours, okay? And we're going to go into the cat-cow. So we're going to start with 10 of these transitions. So sticking the bum out, bringing the head back, tucking the chin in, tucking the pelvis in. So we've got 10 of these, okay? Excellent. Once you've done your 10, from there, you're just going to bring your knees as wide as we can, okay? And then we're going to come down onto the elbows, okay? So we're trying, from this position here, try and push those knees out to the sides a little bit more, if you can. Just going to hold that there. Good, nice and easy. Focus on that breathing. And then from there, we're going to slowly come back up to that starting position. Bring the knees in a little bit. And then from there, we're going to start with the left side. So we're going to bring our left leg forward into a pigeon stretch. Good. So we're just going to start by keeping our torso nice and upright first. Just letting that hip sink in. And then from there, we're going to move down onto the elbows. So again, relaxing at the hip as much as we can. And then from there, we'll extend the arms out above. So we're going to hold that there, guys, for 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back up into that starting position. All right, so from there, we're going to go onto the other side now. So start by keeping nice and upright, just relaxing into it. Good, and then come down onto the elbows. Good, and arms extended out in front. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up there. Excellent. All we're going to do from there is sit onto our bottom. Okay, so we're going to have our knees, okay, like this, and we're going to try and maintain a 90-degree angle at both knees, okay? Now, to make this mobility drill a little bit easier, okay, you can lean back, okay? If you want to make it harder, okay, you can stay upright as you do it, okay? So the more you lean back, the easier it's going to be. Okay, so all we're going to do from here, okay, is lift the knees off the floor, but keeping where our heels are connected to the floor in the same place. And then you're just going to go down onto the other side like that, okay? So we're going to do 10 of these, okay? So these are called 90-90s. So we're just getting a bit of movement in the hips now. Good. Excellent. And once you finish that, we'll go back into that starting position. So again, guys, if you've got a cushion or if you've got a mat, you might want it for this next thing, unless you've got some thick carpet and your knee doesn't mind being on the floor. So what we're going to do from here, okay, is we're going to extend. So we're going to be in this top position here. We're going to extend the leg out as far as we can, okay, but we're maintaining having those hips extended forward, okay? So we're not pushing back into this one just yet. We've got that hips extended, so we want to feel that along the inner thigh. Good. And so from there, what we need to do is just rotate the heel, okay, or the toes up to the ceiling and then back down, okay? So I want you to try and get this rotation though, just through the hip, okay? So it's just the hip rotating on that one side. Good. Okay, and from there, we're going to bring our hands down to the floor, okay? Excellent. All right, so from here, bring your foot onto its side, okay? And then from there, we're just going to push our bum back down to our heel and then come back up, okay? And then back down again. So these are abductor rock backs. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these as well, okay? We're maintaining that leg that's extended out to the side, nice and straight. Feeling that stretch. Good. Once you've done 10, just relax there. Good. When you've done your 10, just come into that center position for me. Excellent. You okay, Robbie? All right, guys. So from there, we're going to go onto the opposite side. Okay, so we start in that upright position. Slide the leg out to the side, keeping those hips extended forward. Just going to hold there. Good. And then from there, we're just going to rotate the toes up to the ceiling, back down. Good. And then bring the hands down to the floor. Good. Okay. Bring the foot onto its side. Excellent. And then we're going to go into those rock backs. Good. So we've got 10 of these now. Excellent. Okay, guys, once you finish that, okay, we're going to go back into those 90-90 stretches. But we're going to go through it a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of the 90-90s, and then you're going to go straight back in to those abductor rock backs, okay, where you'll do the 10 each side, okay? We're going to do this once more, okay? But we'll go through it a little bit quicker, okay? So let's get that 90-degree angle in both knees, and then we come into it. 1, 2. Good. Once you finish those, you go back into those kneeling abductor rocks. So when you're ready, so we start with the hands on the floor, and then we just go back into the rocks. Okay, we've got that leg extended out as far as it will go on its side, and then we go into those rocks. Good, so you're gonna do 10 again each side. Good. Okay, once you've finished, guys, you can just move on to your back. So we're just gonna be lying down. All right. So what we're gonna do from here is just bring the arms up. Okay, so straight ahead. Okay, or straight above, arms are nice and straight. We're gonna bring the knees up. Okay, and again, we're maintaining that 90-degree angle at the hips and at the knees as well, guys, okay? So let's not get sloppy with that. Let's maintain that the whole time. So from here, we're going to do what's called a dead bug. So we're going to start by dropping the right arm and the left leg simultaneously down to the floor, okay? Or just shy of the floor, and then come back into that starting position. And then we're going to go into the other side. Good, and then come up. Maintaining that 90-degree angle at the hip and knee. So we're doing 10 of these, guys. So we're alternating in between each side. Keeping it nice and controlled. Both limbs are moving down at the exact same time. Good. Okay, so once you've done your 10 of that, we're just going to go into a single leg glute bridge, okay, for 10 reps, but you're going to hold at the top for 2 seconds, okay? Good. So we've got 10 of those each side. Good. Okay, once you've done 10 each side, we're going to put both heels on the floor. Okay, and you're going to go into a regular glute bridge. Okay, but you're going to have the heels, okay, placed on the floor and the toes pointing up to the ceiling on this one. Okay, and we're going to go for 20 reps now. Okay, still holding for a good 1 to 2 seconds at the top. Good. So you've got 20 of these now. Nice. So make sure we're really squeezing the bum at the top. We want to get those glutes activating. Excellent. Okay. So once you've done your 20, we're going to go back into that dead bug. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, the only thing that's going to change on this round, okay, once we've done the dead bug, we're going to do what's called a double dead bug. Okay, so that will be all our limbs at the same time. Okay, so we'll start with the opposites like we did at the start for 10. And then we go into all our limbs for 10 reps as well. Then back into the single leg glute bridge and then the regular glute bridge. Okay, everyone ready? So again, remember, it's about control on this one. We're not rushing through. We're just making sure everything is working together. Good. Nice. Robbie, remember to hold at the top for a good second, okay? So we're not just pulsing through. Good. Very good. So remember, with the regular glute bridge, you've got those toes lifted off the ground, pointing up to the ceiling. Nice. Excellent, guys. Okay, if you finished that, okay, we're just going to come up into standing, okay? So what we're going to do from here is I'll run you through quickly. I'll show you and then we can get on with it. So we're going to start by standing. We're going to just roll down the spine like we've done before. Okay, into a walkout. Okay, from there, we're going to slowly lower ourselves down. Okay, until our chest is on the floor. From there, we're going to bring our arms out to the side. Okay, and we're going to go into a scorpion stretch. So that's coming onto one side like that, back to the center, and then onto the other side. Okay, once you've done both sides, bring your hands back into that push-up position. You're going to push up, and then you're going to go into your reverse walkout and stand up. Okay, we're going to do 5 of those. That was 1 rep. Okay, does that make sense with everyone? Yeah, so I'll run you through it. Let's roll down the spine so our hands touch the floor. We go into that walkout and into the plank. So from there, we're doing an eccentric push-up, so really slow and controlled till our chest touches the floor. Extend the arms out either side. So we'll start by bending that right knee and then bringing it across the left side. Good. And then back to the center and then onto the opposite side. Good. You might feel a little crack in the back. That's fine. Hands back to the center. We push up and then we go back into that reverse walkout and then stand up. So we're going to do 5 of those, guys.
Good. So once you've done your 5, we're going into 10 body weight squats and then 10 squat jumps. Good, guys. So once you've done your 5 reps, 10 body weight squats and then 10 squat jumps. Excellent. Okay, we're doing this twice as well, guys. So once you've done your squat jumps, you can go straight back into it. Again, you can speed it up on that second time around, okay? Good. Good. Nice. Jill, have both arms straight when you do the scorpion stretch there, yeah? So both arms will be like that. Yeah, even when you come across. Good. So then 10 body weight squats and then 10 squat jumps. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay, so from there, we're going to go into a straight arm plank. Okay. So let's get into the plank position. And all we're going to do from here is bring our right foot to our right hand, okay? Right, we're just going to hold there. And what we're going to do is we're going to now, with our right hand, okay, well, our right arm, bend at the elbow. Okay, we want to try and drop that elbow to the floor as much as we can. Come up and rotate to the ceiling. Okay, come back down, drop the elbow to the floor, and then rotate to the ceiling, okay? We're going to do 5 of these. Every time you drop that elbow, I want you to take a deep breath in and then exhale as you rotate. Good. And then you go on to the opposite side. Make sure you're getting that deep breath in Nice. Good. Once you've done 5 each side, come up into standing. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do from here is we're going to go into a plyometric lunge. Okay, so all we're going to do is it's going to be a reverse lunge, but we want to get some movement in the arms as well. So we're going to come to here, drive the knee up. Okay, slowly come down to here, drive the knee up. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those each side. Okay, really controlling it on the way down though. Okay. So opposite way, Malcolm, with the arms. So if you're, yeah. Good. So we're really slow on the way down and explosive on the way up. Okay. That's good. Good, Jules. Okay, we're going to do 2 lots of this, guys. Nice. Good. If you want to add a little bit more to it, as you come up, you can come up onto that front toe as well. So you get kind of go into a calf raise. But again, that's if you want, that's going to be working a little bit more stability and balance. Nice. Good, guys. Have you done that, Robbie? Excellent. That's it, mate. Okay. Excellent, guys. Once you finish your 2 lots of those plyo lunges, that is the class done. All right.